just want to show you how I use the Google keyword tool to come up with great profitable niches that you can make online passive incomes from. So I had a few people asking me recently what tricks I use on the keyword tool and how exactly do I use it. So I don't think I really do anything tricky. So I'll just show you what I do and maybe you can tell me if it's any different to what you're doing. When I get to the Google keyword tool, I always have a whole bunch of ideas. I mean, I keep a list on the fridge and around the house that I write down. Anytime I think of something new, I write it down just to do some research on later to see if there's any opportunity. But if you're really stuck for ideas, just go to Google and just start writing little things, how-tos. Start taking note of what people are actually writing into Google, rather than think of something to sell. Just start writing, advice on, help to, how do I, all those sorts of things, and you'll come up with a whole bunch of ideas. But once I do have some ideas, I write keyword tool into Google, click on the #1 spot, which is the Google keyword tool, and that will bring you to a website just like this one. Okay, once you get to keyword tool, what you want to do is, I always straight away change my advanced options from, it comes up Australia for me because I'm in Australia, but I want to target US because 90% of people that buy stuff from me are usually in the US, so I may as well target what they're doing. I guess it's a lot more American people on, online. What was one of the ideas we had from the front? How to tie a tie. How to tie a tie. So just search, just write your keyword straight into the tool and search for it, and it'll give you a list of how many people are writing that in each month. Now, a few things to note about this website is your broad match, your exact match, and your phrase match. Broad match means anyone wrote those words into Google, but there could have been any other words in between them, behind them, in front of them, things that make the term not as specific, not as relevant to what you actually want. So I always search with just exact phrase. If I'm looking for ideas, I might try broad phrase because it'll give me a whole bunch of other ideas, but generally I want to know exact phrase to find out who the real people are looking it up, how many real customers there could be. And that's, as you can see, brought the global monthly searches right down to 450,000. But we actually know, because it's exact phrase, we know that these people they wrote how to tie a tie exactly into Google. So we know what they want. So we could make a website that gives them what they want, really. Or you show them how to tie a tie and then they're going to be happy, aren't they? And no, there's also very little competition. That's what it says in Google keyword tool. But the way to really check that is open in a new tab, go straight to Google, and what you're going to write is all one word, write all in title, and a colon, a space, and in quotes put your keyword. Now what that'll do is show you how many real competition websites there are out there. So there's over 18,000 here. I usually like this number to be under 1,000.